Good morning, everyone. As the sun rises over Kentucky, a fresh layer of snow blankets the landscape, signaling the true arrival of winter. For many, this is a beautiful sight, a quiet, peaceful start to the day. But for others, it's a wake-up call that the season of unpredictable weather is officially here. Over the weekend, Kentucky got its first real taste of winter, snow in the hills and a flurry of conversation to match. The gentle snowfall transformed familiar streets and hillsides, but it also brought a sense of urgency to communities across the state. People woke up to find their cars dusted with snow, roads slick, and the air buzzing with talk about what might come next. On November 8th, the National Weather Service issued a winter weather advisory, a term we'll hear often this season. These advisories are meant to keep us informed and prepared, reminding us that even a little snow can cause big problems if we're not careful. The alerts popped up on phones, TVs, and roadside signs, urging everyone to pay attention. This wasn't a blizzard warning, but a heads up for tricky conditions, especially on the roads. Drivers were urged to slow down, watch for ice, and give themselves extra time. For rural communities and those who rely on long commutes, these warnings can make all the difference between a safe journey and a dangerous one. Authorities quickly declared a state of emergency to free up resources and prepare for potential hazards. This move allowed emergency crews to mobilize faster, salt trucks to hit the roads, and shelters to open for anyone in need. It was a proactive step, designed to keep everyone safe before things could get worse. Some residents saw this as necessary caution, appreciating the quick response and the focus on safety. They grabbed their shovels, salted their steps, and checked in on neighbors, knowing that winter can be unpredictable and sometimes dangerous. While others felt it was an overreaction, sparking debate across the Commonwealth. Some questioned whether the state of emergency was really needed, or if it was just creating unnecessary panic. These conversations played out in living rooms, coffee shops, and online forums, highlighting the different ways people interpret risk and responsibility. The real story? It's about trust, communication, and how we define a true emergency in today's world. In an age of instant information and social media, the way we respond to warnings can shape our sense of community and our confidence in local leaders. Kentucky's response became a case study in balancing safety with public perception, reminding us that winter weather is about more than just snow. It's about how we come together, prepare, and look out for one another when the unexpected arrives. Let's break down what the forecast really meant for Kentucky. Most areas expected just 1 to 2 inches of snow, hardly headline news in northern states, but a big deal on Kentucky's winding, hilly roads. Higher elevations like Harlan and Letcher counties could see up to 4 inches. The real risk? Rain-soaked ground freezing overnight, turning roads and bridges into ice rinks. Temperatures were set to plunge into the 20s, with wind chills in the teens. The main concerns: hazardous driving, reduced visibility, and scattered power outages from heavy, wet snow on lines. Even a minor snow event can have major consequences here. Winter weather alerts can be confusing. Advisory, watch, warning, they're not all the same. Each term signals a different level of risk, and knowing the difference can make a big impact on how you prepare and respond. When you hear these alerts, it's important to pause and understand what's really being communicated, rather than just reacting out of habit or fear. Think of it like a traffic light, simple, familiar, and easy to remember. A watch is yellow, be prepared. It means conditions are right for dangerous weather, but it hasn't happened yet. It's a heads up to keep an eye on the forecast and start thinking about your plans. An advisory is orange, conditions are tricky, use caution. This is when winter weather is already happening or about to happen, but it's not expected to be life-threatening. Still, it can cause inconvenience, slow down your commute, or make sidewalks slippery. A warning is red, danger is imminent, take action. This is the most serious alert. Hazardous weather is either happening or about to happen, and it poses a real threat to safety and property. When you see a warning, it's time to act immediately. Kentucky's recent alert was an advisory, not life-threatening, but enough to disrupt travel and daily routines. Schools might close, roads could be slick, and you may need extra time to get where you're going. It's a reminder to stay alert and flexible. Warnings, on the other hand, mean severe, dangerous conditions. Stay off the roads if possible. Emergency services may be stretched thin, and travel could be life-threatening. These are the times to stay put, check on neighbors, and avoid unnecessary risks. Understanding these terms helps you respond appropriately. No panic, just smart decisions. It's about being proactive, not reactive, and making choices that keep you and your loved ones safe. An advisory means adjust your plans and stay alert. Maybe leave a little earlier, dress warmly, and check for updates before heading out. It's not a reason to cancel everything, but it is a reason to be extra careful. A warning means shelter in place and avoid travel. If you don't have to go out, don't. Make sure you have supplies, charge your devices, and stay connected to local updates. Knowing the difference keeps you safe and prevents overreaction. It also helps emergency services by reducing unnecessary calls and keeping roads clear for those who truly need help. It's all about matching your response to the real risk. Don't underestimate or overestimate the threat. By understanding the language of weather alerts, you can make informed choices that protect you, your family, and your community. Stay informed, stay prepared, and you'll stay safe, no matter what winter throws your way. Why declare a state of emergency for a couple inches of snow? For officials, it's about risk management. In Kentucky's mountains, even light snow can block roads, isolate communities, and delay emergency services. The declaration isn't about panic. It unlocks resources, mobilizes crews, and allows for quick action. Past storms have taught officials to prepare for the worst, even if the forecast looks minor. It's better to be over-prepared than caught off guard. These steps protect the most vulnerable and keep essential services running. Emergency responders, hospital staff, and utility workers rely on proactive measures to do their jobs safely. It's all about keeping the community's lifelines open when winter hits. The phrase "lockdown-like" echoed through Kentucky, as some residents felt the emergency response was overkill for a few inches of snow. Many saw it as unnecessary disruption, lost work, canceled plans, and a sense of government overreach. This skepticism can lead to cry wolf fatigue, making people less likely to heed future warnings. The real issue: misunderstanding what a state of emergency means. It's about mobilizing resources, not restricting movement. Clearer communication is needed to bridge the gap between official intent and public perception. The debate highlights the challenge: protect the public without eroding trust. It's a reminder that how we talk about emergencies matters as much as the response itself. From the governor's office to emergency managers, officials see the big picture. They are responsible for the safety and well-being of millions of residents. Their decisions can mean the difference between life and death, and they must consider a multitude of factors when making those calls. Protecting millions, not just one street. They have to think about the entire infrastructure, from highways to local roads, and ensure that emergency services can reach those in need. This means prioritizing resources and making tough decisions about where to deploy them. They worry about cascading failures. One accident can block roads, delay salt trucks, and trigger more chaos. A single incident can have a domino effect, leading to widespread disruption and potentially putting lives at risk. This is why preemptive measures are so crucial. Kentucky's terrain makes winter storms especially risky: steep, winding roads and quick-freezing bridges. These geographical challenges require tailored strategies to ensure that all areas, especially the most vulnerable, are adequately prepared and protected. Declaring a state of emergency is like buying insurance, a small upfront cost to prevent a disaster. It allows for the mobilization of resources and personnel, ensuring that the state is ready to respond swiftly and effectively to any situation that arises. The price of extra salt and overtime is nothing compared to a major pileup or power outage. Investing in these preventative measures can save lives and reduce the overall impact of the storm on the community. Is nothing compared to a major pileup or power outage. These events can cause significant harm and disruption, making it essential to take every possible step to prevent them. Officials use advanced models to predict not just weather, but its impact on traffic and infrastructure. These models help them understand potential problem areas and plan accordingly, ensuring that they can respond quickly and effectively. But its impact on traffic and infrastructure. By analyzing this data, they can make informed decisions about road closures, resource allocation, and emergency response strategies. If data shows a high risk, They act early to prevent the worst. This proactive approach helps to mitigate the impact of the storm and ensures that the community is as prepared as possible. Their decisions aren't arbitrary, they're data-driven and based on the best available information. This ensures that their actions are both effective and efficient, minimizing the risk to the public. And focused on public safety. It's about minimizing risk, not maximizing inconvenience. Every decision is made with the goal of protecting lives and ensuring that the community can weather the storm as safely as possible. That's the logic behind the early, sometimes unpopular calls. These decisions are made with the best interests of the public in mind, even if they are not always immediately understood or appreciated. When a winter weather advisory hits, don't panic. Prepare. Have an emergency kit, flashlight, batteries, radio, first aid, non-perishable food, and water. Keep warm. Stock blankets, layer clothes, and never use stoves or grills for heat. Carbon monoxide is deadly. Charge your phone, and have backup power. Write down emergency contacts. Check on neighbors, especially the elderly, or those with medical needs. Bring pets inside and let faucets drip to prevent frozen pipes. Disconnect outdoor hoses, and shut off outside taps if possible. A little preparation now saves a lot of trouble later. The biggest winter danger? Driving. Slow down. Your car can't stop or turn like it does on dry roads. Leave extra space between vehicles and clear all snow from your car before driving. Keep your gas tank at least half full and pack a winter kit, blankets, flashlight, jumper cables, shovel. Be gentle with steering and brakes, avoid sudden moves. Watch for ice on bridges and shaded spots, they freeze first. If you skid, stay calm, ease off the gas, and steer in the direction you want to go. Best advice. If you don't have to drive, don't. Heed travel advisories, they're there for your safety. No trip is worth risking your life. Navigating winter weather is all about good information. Rely on the National Weather Service for official alerts. Get updates online, on social media, or via NOAA Weather Radio. Local meteorologists break down the data and explain what it means for your neighborhood. Sign up for local emergency alerts, texts or calls with urgent info tailored to your area. Double-check what you see on social media with official sources to avoid rumors. Stay connected with neighbors and share reliable updates. Preparation and clear communication keep everyone safer. That's how you weather the storm, together.